Steve's striving for a revival of his own. And although parts of the Mini Jaguar fix feel very familiar to a clock repairer, other elements are proving tricky.
The simple bush that I thought I was going to make and push in isn't simple at all. It's more complex. I've got to make a bearing to slide over that, but that bearing that slides over that has got to coincide with this unit here for speeding up and slowing it down. So this pushes it up and pushes it down. So I've done this diagram to actually help me get all the measurements right and design the shape, etc. So it's not just a straight step. It's got to have a slight rounded bit on it, otherwise it'll lock into this unit too much. So there's so many variables. I've just got to make one to see whether it works or not.
Steve has to create the ring-shaped bush from a solid piece of brass.
So I'm just going to put a hole through for the pivot. Let's see if that actually fits in now. Pushing the lever side to side pushes the wheel up and down now. I think is working as it should do. So it pushes through to being off and then goes across to the other side to be in reverse. Let's just wind it up.
It's the moment of truth for Steve's handiwork.
Oh, this sounds promising. What do you reckon? Are we nearly there?
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
And goes
I was
in reverse as
reversing.
well.
So now you've got this working for Mike.
Yeah.
It would be nice, I think. I've done a bit of research and found out that these guys used to have a special key, shaped of a policeman, where his arm's like that, and he's got the other arm sticking out there.
Right.
And then you wind it up, and then it'll be off. Because you were just going to give him that, weren't you?
Not that one, but I was going to give him one similar.
All right, here you go, look.
Oh, my word.
There you are. See? Can you do that?
I'll make something similar.
He's going to be well chuffed, because you've got this fixed, and you're going to make him one of those.
Crikey.
I'll leave it with you.
I've worked out from a picture the scale of the key here and worked out the actual size from measuring the card that I've got. And I found a couple of old pieces of brass, and I'm about to start cutting them up and joining the various bits together until I get to that.
Steve's plan is to use 6 pieces of brass and shape and solder them into a working 3D policeman key.
It's quite a nice project, really, to do something completely different. I don't usually get to fabricate anything like this and do any carving and filing of brass to make it into a shape. I'm just about to turn up the head for the Jaguar key. Once I've done that, I'll then shape it. Then I've got to drill it, pin it, and then put it in the main body, which is coming on quite well. Everything's just pinned together at the moment. Once I've got everything finished, then I've got to hard solder it all, then clean it up, polish it, and should be all done then.
Despite the owner of the miniature Jaguar being due back any moment to collect it, there's an air of calm over on Steve's workbench.
Steve, I thought you was making the key.
How's that? Say what?
I'll tell you what, you're going to get something special. This doesn't happen very often.
This isn't a wind-up.
Sir, thank you. That is unbelievable. In my eyes, that's a work of art.
Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome, sir. I'm in awe of you, mate. I'm in awe.
Oh, bless you, bless you.